What are you asking there, Neko, about ROE?
So there's weekly ROEs for Vagary.
Oh,
And then there's also the initial clears.
I have never did them, so
You've never done Vagary?
I never have.
Ooh. So are we starting with Putraxia then first, Neko, to get that out of the way for him?
Let me look at the objective list. Which one is it under? Is it under content?
Yeah, content, and it's at the bottom, Vagary.
Yep, nope, I've never did them. Atraxia, Rankibus, Flora.
Yeah, set those three.
I think I actually have beaten Incubus in him, but that was the BCNM. That wasn't the actual Vagary.
Yeah, I don't think that counts towards the records of eminence.
Yeah, it does not. I tried.
Yeah, Sen said he had the Befouled and the prototype sigil.
Yeah, I think the Befouled Water was the stuff the BCNMs.
Yeah, Befouled Water actually gets you into the content, the normal Vagary as well.
Oh, so I need to go farm those up right quick.
No, just one person needs.
Oh, just one? Okay. Yeah, I know for the BCNM, everybody has to have it.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why it's such a suck. Because you can't just go down and get it. One time we did try it, I had it, but it wouldn't let anybody else go in.
That's neat. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
so it's a shortcut, but everyone's got to do it.
Yeah, normal Vagary, one person needs it. And you can take an entire group in, 18 people.
Okay. So fun fact, my daughter went back to work today after being semi-quarantined for 2 weeks. Not that she was really sick, but anyway. So she texted me this morning. Now, mind you, she works at a hospital. So, hey, what are you doing? Stop it. Anyway, so about, I don't know, 8 o'clock this morning or whatever, I get a text from her. And she said, guess who's working with the Corona-19 patients? So her first day back after being quarantined for 2 weeks, they threw her in with all the patients.
That's just gotta be wonderful.
Mm-hmm. She says she's going to go right back into her room as soon as she gets out.
Are they just slow on staff at that hospital, or what's going on there?
Well, I mean, she just started a couple months ago, so she's low person on the pole. She's just doing oh man, I can't PRN, which means she just, yeah, exactly. So she specifically requested the float pool.
Yeah, and that's not too bad. As long as she takes the precautions, I think she'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, she showed me a picture of the total confirmed accounts. He said worldwide up to 681,000.
Yep.
But on the bright side, I did go to the grocery store today, and there were several pallets of toilet paper. Life is returning to normal.
You know what's really gonna suck is I understand what hospitals are running into and all this stuff, but the problem I have is right now, the supply is low, so manufacturing companies are, especially like ventilators and patient beds and stuff like that, they're ramping up production to produce more, which is fine for the current situation. But then, once this dust settles, we are going to have an overabundance of ventilators and beds.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
And not only that, but like, toilet paper and paper towels. Everyone who's increasing production because of this disaster, you know, I think they're going to be fine raking in the money now, but then they're going to go bankrupt because they're not selling anything after the crisis dies down because there's too much surplus.
I can totally see that happening. Would holy water be a thing for any of these?
Yes, for Paloritas, he is the Balamore style in him, and he likes to do what is it, Curl Joke that has AoE Doom.
Okay. You're having the 11 holy waters out of.
And then also on the Protraxia zone, there's crap, what are they called? It's the skinny puddings. They have this one has a Doom aura, not aura, but Doom ability as well. Screw it, Goose. He ain't on. I'll take him. No, it's fine. He mentioned something before I did, but I've been trying lately to get like weapon skill damage on Herculean gloves in the body, and yeah, I got a pair of gloves that has triple attack +2 on it, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
Where do I go for the actual Vagary? I remember it's different than the other one. Is it just the home point in outer?
Use uh the way station or waypoint station and take the enigmatic device and go to Outer Raz.
Okay. Let's see, where are the enigmatic at?
It's at the bottom of the list.
Oh, okay, it's just the standard waypoint. Just go to the. Yeah, that's right. I've used those like once or twice for the missions, and that was like it.
Yeah, they're not heavily used. What I wish they would have done was allow you to use the waypoint back, but it's obnoxious.
Well, at least the best thing they did was did that 10-second recharge warp ring, right? I mean, or 10.
Yeah, this is true.
I don't. Huh, cool. How'd the rest of the runs go last night?
We, even for Saith's group, we one-shot everything, which typically is uncommon for like Corinne, because sometimes like he used, if he does the slow strat, we can periodically wipe, but he just decided to Zerg Corinne last night, and everything was being one shot. I died a few times. Neko probably enjoyed it. I fell cleaved some people, didn't kill anybody. She also probably enjoyed reveling in that. I died because of the fell cleaving and waking everyone up.
Yeah, I think I was. I think that was right when I was signing off. I saw that one.
Are we killing certain elementals to kill Petraxia? Looks like someone pulled.
Do I need to be treasure hunter setup or just kill everything mode?
It's just kill everything mode. I had to make Neko stop for no reason. Oh please, we got a long walk to the first NM anyways. I didn't even realize I had Fleet on.
So my juke boot should stack with that, right?
I thought so, but they do not.
They don't. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm.
Well, she says yes. I take her word for it, I guess.
I think so because I'm lapping people now, or not lapping, but catching people.
I thought movement speed didn't stack. I know movement speed equipment doesn't stack with each other, but I thought songs and equipment didn't stack. Past you, now what?
Yeah, say I'm in front of her. I'm behind. Front. Behind. Well, technically now I'm in front. Guess I need to be behind.
What if I use the Java build?
So are these first few fairly easy?
Yeah.
Oops, I did something. I changed gear.
And she didn't slap you?
So, what are we fighting?
The elementals.
Yeah, but which one?
Any of them.
Okay, I'll just stand here.
Welcome to Vagary.
Yeah, I was listening to Ren one time when he jumped in with Saith's group to do them. He's like, they were just melting him as they came through the door.
I'm going against the wall, because this thing has knockback. I don't know, but I like fighting against walls. Because I hate knockback. I can't wait until I get my blue Lua, or Rune Fencer Lua working.
Probably would make things a lot easier.
Well, I'm slightly worried, like, you know, my enmity gear is coming off sooner than it needs to and stuff like that, and it bothers me.
Oh, well, let's just finish this one. Let's see. I need to follow somebody for 30 seconds.
You can follow me. I can't promise that you'll make it to your the spot in one piece.
Alright, I'll be back in a second.
I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Sudden realization that Neko is questioning doing stuff. I understand he's on a wall. I said I couldn't promise that he'd get to his objective. I did warn him.
And you did that on purpose.
I didn't, but I did warn you that I wouldn't. I couldn't guarantee you.
I know. Let's say, are we going down?
Yeah, go down the ramp and then make the first. You'll come to an intersection and just head west.
Okay, past the water elementals.
Yeah, go west from there.
And then keep going down. Yep, there's a river.
Yep. Oh, they silenced me, and someone took all my silences.
Well, yeah, we could fight.
Oh, now I have to fight in a corner.
So does the runs usually take the full 45 minutes?
The only one that kind of can is Rancibus, because he's lottery as far as getting him to spawn correctly.
Kind of needs to move up a little bit there. There.
If you ever plan to tank, lot that ring.
Oh. I do miss tank. If I wasn't so far behind on stuff, I would have attempted more.
You're not necessarily behind. You just need, like your red mage needs better pieces and stuff like that. But you're
I meant the paladin part of it.
well. I haven't seen your paladin, but I doubt it's going to be that far behind. It
is. There's. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I gotta pull the boss.
Okay. No, I mean it doesn't. I don't have. I don't have any of the Geostero chain. I don't have the blue leveled up. It's still sitting at like 20 or level 30-ish something. Yeah, I mean it's just it has none of the in-game gear. Well, Savarin set, so I can turtle tank. But yeah, it would just be a /war sub right now. It's just not going to be anywhere. It's further down the list than the red mage is for sure, even before I started. Just because the job has changed quite a bit.
Yeah, and the fact that blue has become a versatile or a useful sub job is just, I think is amazing. It gives more opportunities for not just Rune Fencer, but also, like you said, Paladin with more hate tools and stuff like that.
Yeah, a paladin to kind of build up would be like Nab. If get him. How did they get silenced to 90?
I was gonna say he hit Vivi.
Yeah, okay, I guess. Yeah.
I'm.
It's kind of hard to do without making a skill chain.
Well, you can probably make darkness. I would say darkness and that not is it detonation or no fragmentation are safe to make. Because Moinkey deliberately pulled all the thunder elementals. Oh. Well, I tried.
Hey, Mija! Oh.
It's all good. Congrats, Nacho.
Thank you. Thank you, Neko, for taking an interest in my red mage.
No, she doesn't want to be the only red mage, so quicker we can get you geared. Well, there are other red mages, but it's either a mule or a lazy person who sits in one set of gear. You are neither of those.
So what's the Onic Extendity thing?
That takes you out.
Oh, so go ahead and use it and get out.
Yep.
Alright. Back again. Well, cinnamon.
Yeah, I gotta use the restroom real quick. Don't wait on me for this, Neko. It's not like Rune Fencer's useful unless an NM pops.
And away we go.
I'm back. Oh, we're doing Palaritas, I guess. I'm going over here in a corner, because... Well, why?
So we can move. Stay.
I would just stay here, because these things have weird hate. They're gonna go after random people.
Should I engage?
Yeah, if you can. You know, we got some blues in here that are just gonna destroy everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not even worth tanking this crap. Is a goose making excuses to not join? I fail to see how 11 a.m. is early for him.
He wasn't in game this morning, so he wasn't up right now.
I should have hate almost everything. Yeah, I was just waiting for them to down all that stuff.
but he had his back turned for the most part.
Yeah, but you know, these blue mages are just killing it with DPS. Is Vagary campaign going on now or something? There's a lot of etched memories in the pool. Death to Nacho!
And like an got them. Okay. I just saw your message that said stay out of AoE. Didn't know if that was for all of them.
What's up, a goose?
Yo. What job do you guys want me to go as?
Whatever you want. Or whatever Neko tells you to be. Gosh.
How much longer you guys got?
Pretty sure that hat's orange.
Your face is orange.
Thank you.
When do we engage?
Yeah, I think that's all the Fomor, so you can hit the boss.
Okay.
Goose
what are
doesn't
all
like
those-
talking to us.
What's all the drops for?
Codexes are for upgrading from 109 to 119. The sweats are also used for upgrading to 119, and then the scarf is both crafting and upgrading relic to 119 plus 3.
Yeah, mostly everything that drops there, except for like the actual gear, is gonna be for upgrading. So you'll want all of it if possible, because you never know what piece you'll run into, and you're like, oh, I need dark matter. Oh, I need this. I need that.
A dagger. Would that dagger be good for anything?
I'm sure a goose thinks it's probably the best dagger in the game, but
I mean, the waltz would be okay if you weren't
Which one?
fighting, but
Radamanthus. No, I mean you have better daggers now.
yeah, as I say, I don't really see that as.
Yeah, if you have Aeneas and Skin Flayer, the only other dagger, there's only two other daggers you might ever need. One is Twashtar. I mean, you can't ever go wrong with it. And the other one that you might use, depending on your treasure hunter set, is Taming Sari. That's really about it, though. You've got the two of the better ones that you ever would need.
I'm pretty sure Relic 3 gloves in the right hands killed Taming Sari and Empyrean Feet.
Yeah, Vajra, you could also go for Vajra too. I mean, if you really want.
He has Aeneas, he doesn't need to go after Vajra.
Tell that to Vivi.
He has Aeneas, he does not need to go after Vajra.
I understand, but Vivi will slap you in the face and call you out on it if you say.
Because he has the same viewpoint as I do. We both personally think that the Vajra is better if the thief can maintain AM3. If it can't, then that's where Aeneas wins.
Yeah, what is the process to start upgrading the aftermath on? I remember it being long and painful.
You either. Oh, I'll let Moink do it because he's probably done it before.
What you mean, the augments on the Rimas?
Yeah, specifically for the.
There's two paths. The first path, which is long and arduous, is 10,000 job points traded to Overo, and it can be any job points from a master job. So you'll go down to Overo, he'll say, "Ooh, you gotta let me see that Empyrean or Rima," and he takes it from you. And he's like, "Oh, I can upgrade this further. Give me this, but only give me this 700 job points a week." So it takes roughly 15 weeks if you hardcore it, the job point method. Or the other method you can do is clear, not necessarily clear, but do damage to the Wave 3 Dynamis boss.
Right.
And I believe it's 30 million points. And the funny thing...
you have to do it like 3 times, right? Basically, to get that many?
No. So, the boss has 20 million points of HP. If you kill him, then you get, obviously you get 20 million. However, if you don't kill him, it doesn't matter. You just got to do that many points of damage to him. And to give you an example, you know how like the JSE necks have a pink bar in Dynamis Divergence?
Yeah.
So when you start Wave 3, you will automatically get I think it's a Dark Mask or something like that. And it'll be somewhat similar to that. You'll have a bar, and it'll fill up the more damage you do to the boss. Do we need to farm the water, Neko? Okay. Oh, way to go.
So right now on Blue Mage, I have five. I have 500 job points. I've been maxed for God knows how long. Would I be able to use those?
On Aeneas, yes.
I better learn how to start that process because I just have those 500 job points on my Blue Mage just kind of sitting there for no reason. I'll be there soon. Sorry, I'm just um trying to free up my inventory because it got pretty cluttered after yesterday. Well, it's been a couple of like days in a row that I've just been hanging on to shit because I've been kind of lazy and not organizing my inventory. Okay, I'm on my way now.
We're not gonna try popping Perfidion and Pluton in here, are we?
So, to start the process to actually use the 500 job points I have on my Blue Mage, do I have to like do a bunch of quests before I can get to that point? I guess I better look it up online.
Neko, can I slap him? I literally said, go to Obero, have your Aeonic weapon on hand. He's gonna say, oh, let me see that, and he literally snatches it from your hand and says, hey, I can upgrade this further. This is what you need to do.
Sweet.
And you
Yeah,
can,
that's
and you can only turn in or use master jobs to turn on job points.
But you can only do one path or the other. You can't do both.
Oh no, you can do both.
Oh, you can?
Yes, first come, first serve.
when it's time to turn in job points, can you turn in job points from multiple jobs, or are you locked to one specific job?
You can use the job points from any mastered job.
Nice, because I think I have a shitload of job points on White Mage, on Blue Mage, and probably Thief. I might even have 500 on each of them.
The only thing that I will warn you both on is you may have to talk to Obero more than once because he handles many different tasks.
Right.
So once you do the further, or once he takes the weapon from you, he will then. You may have to reinitiate the dialogue. Make sure it's a dialogue that says "upgrade my weapon further," and then he's not going to say, "Do you want to do Aeneas or whatever?" It's going to be the type of weapon. So Relic, Empyrean, Mythic, Ergon, and Aeonic. And it's not going to be as clear cut as that. They're worded differently, and I don't recall what each of them are. I know Balron is Mythic. No, Balron is Mythic. In any case, just make sure Yeah, familiar is Aeonic, but the only weapons outside of Aeonic, they have to be afterglowed as well. Aeonics, they don't need to be afterglowed. So if it's the only weapon you have, it's going to be the only option you see is the familiar choice.
Gotcha. It would be worth it. I mean, if we can maximize the augmentations on Aeneas, we get a +6 damage, I think. And then, I can't remember the augments, but I know Exenerator will have a little bit of more of a boost.
You're cute, a goose. It's not as simple as the job points or the Dynamis kill, Wave 3 kill. That only unlocks the opportunity to upgrade the weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it seemed like I read there was a lot more to it than that.
Yeah. All that does is just allow you to actually do it. Once you do it, what really, really sucks in my opinion, and I don't know how Neko feels, Relics, Empyreans, Mythics, and Aeonics are locked behind. You have to have the astral items that come from Omen, and that's the only. It's not the only place they come from. You also. Yeah, no, it is you can get the M Dystrophus, the murky one, if you kill the Wave 3 Dynamis boss again. But that's 50 fucking points. Those 4 classes really got the dick end of the job, or the upgrade. Which, in my opinion, is why I have no desire to go after them. I'm slowly doing it, and that's it.
Yeah, it looks like you can augment them with Astral, the Tritus, and like the small ones or the medium one.
I want to slap him.
After you do all the fucking shit that you're talking about. Moink, which ones we doing?
This one's Paloritas. I mean Rancibus. So for you, Rancibus, Perfidian, and Pluton.
So, Mike, for Alien Edge, what's the magic modifier that I want to increase that potency?
Magic attack bonus.
Magic accuracy and magic attack bonus.
And maybe even magic damage, if that's even possible. The ambuscade dagger would be pretty good for that. I have a specific build design, like if a fight demands a lot of magical damage, I might switch my set to where turret is my main dagger. It's kind of a niche, situation, but might as well. If the weather is not double weather, I can still use the weather from the regular day, right?
Which siphon?
Yeah.
You can, if it's just single weather, it's either you can do weather or day base.
Oh, okay. So either or. That's kind of cool.
Don't trick attack.
Trick attack or don't trick attack and weapon skill?
Neither.
Okay.
Yeah, just auto attacks, really. I have Groot out because she can haste herself and she can heal herself.
And Jot is just standing there.
Is it safe to get up?
Wait for his next fluid spread. He can get up.
Why did Jot?
He's still getting used to Geo.
Did he just slept?
She may have struck gold.
What happened?
This might be the boss one.
I mean, is it random or something?
So the boss on the final wave is at the end of the wave of monsters, and I believe the way that there's two long waves. There's one that starts with the leeches, and then it goes all the way to the AQXs, and then the boss is after that, and then there's one that's similar to that but doesn't spawn the boss.
I have one of those neighbors who is freaking one. Gets so annoying.
I bet it does.
And there's 2 more fights after this one, isn't there?
Yeah, Perfidion and Pluton.
So just engage this guy normal.
Yeah, as soon as the ads are down. Vivi's done the 6-step before, hasn't he?
I can try if you guys show me how.
If we do the 6-step for Pluton, that'll cover Perfidion's skill chain, right? Can Sword do like a 6-step with another sword? Or with a thief?
There's not a lot for sword and dagger.
Wait, what were you asking?
Because, I mean, in theory, we could put a goose on thief and have Nacho and a goose do the 6-step together.
I'm down.
Yeah, so let's just do that. A goose switch to thief, and main hand your skin flare. You do the same, Nacho.
Skin flare.
Yes.
No turret?
No. We need a 6-step, which means we need 7 weapon skills to go off.
So you want me to main hand that skin flare I got yesterday? It's not augmented thing yet.
Yes, please.
I can also use Sandone.
Um,
Uranian. Aeneas still has a higher magic accuracy.
Yeah, this ain't about doing magic damage. It's about doing the skill chain.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, if you don't want me to do too much damage, then Skin Flare as main and Sandong as sub would work, right?
Yeah, I don't want to kill TP performance. Although I think between the two of you, you should be fine. You know, Sensei just gives you, you know, enough haste to cover your damage, and the two of you just, one does Aeolian Edge, the next one does Aeolian Edge, and you do that, and you just make sure that you're keeping the skill chain alive. It should switch between detonation and decision.
Skin Flare.
You're asking for offhand?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean,
if you... What do you have for another dagger?
now there's the Aeneas, Sandon, and the other one, Kaja.
Do Sandong.
Because Kaja has the lower delay. Sandong's too. It's Kaja that's more.
Yeah, but Kaja has all that magic accuracy. And we really don't want that. So for right now, it's offhand Sandong.
If I can find it. I also have Atoyak and Izuko.
Do you not have your Sandong?
Sure, it's in here somewhere.
Well, don't futz around. Just bring your Izuko out.
Okay, I found Sandong. Only problem is my Lua.
So turn your Lua off.
How do you do that again?
It's like / or / GS disable, I believe.
Okay, I think that did it.
You can turn it back on once the skill chains are done. Are you having... Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I had it reset to where I need all 5 clears. Well, Dean Worthy has never done me any good so far. What would you use the dark matter on? Relic upgrades? Or that's not... Yeah, I'd go dark matter. It's not like you want a Tartarus plate mail anyways.
I wish I could go to Lephalia. So many times I've done Vagary.
I know, it's funny, because you and Vivi are in the same boat. It amuses me.
Your face amuses me.
Good. I'm glad it does, Mr. Roly Poly.
What's the same boat that they're in?
They don't have access to Lethalia.
Yeah, there's just kind of no excuse for that.
Your face has no excuse.
Much as you do get all those job points and stuff, man, I figured you want to finish that.
Right?
I just finished Wings of the Goddess. I need a break.
You finished that like a month ago.
Yeah, and it was exhausting.
Oh my god.
I literally did like a 12-hour session towards the very end to finish it all.
I just think it's funny because I don't think anything really stops you from clearing Seekers. I think you could probably solo most of it.
Yeah. If not on Thief, definitely on Blue Mage. Yeah, the good thing about Sandong is that it does have triple attack and accuracy. Really high accuracy. Well, plus 50. I don't know what the skill is. Skill is 242, so not too bad.
What were the two she just said to enable?
Perfidion and Pluton. The only one you might have access to right now, Nacho, is Perfidion. Pluton
Yeah,
won't.
I don't see it yet, so that'll pop after Perfidion.
That's correct.
I just enabled all of them just in case. Once we're done, I can always remove the other ones we didn't do.
I have a slight concern, Echo, unless Sensei switched to Scholar. Which doesn't look like he did. Because I assume Vivify is... No, I know. Vivify is going to do the skill chain and the magic burst. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but we're confident he can do this. Okay. I'm sorry for being judgmental. My wife just criticized me.
In theory, if a job has been approved, more than likely, it's trusted for all kinds of different content, right?
I'm still traumatized by certain players, okay? And you're one of them.
You better be. I do it on purpose to bug you.
Oh, I bet you do. Speaking of, you know what I accidentally did to make your life more miserable on Lilith the last time you joined us, the Goose? I forgot that I was tanking in my Lionheart.
I'm not familiar with that weapon.
Which I don't think really matters because most of Lilith's attacks are magic or ignore defense.
Oh, you were you were tanking it with your DPS weapon instead of your tanky-ish.
Yeah. I think the only thing that would have saved me would have been the Larzos when he came in and skill chained me. I probably would have taken a lot less damage.
Gotcha.
To the wind elementals we go. Doopy-doo. Are we killing Putraxia again while we're in here? Well, we get 15 minutes after we kill each boss.
Only thing you should know is I don't have gear sets set up on my macros anymore, so whatever macro I activate, everything will be going off my current gear.
Goose, I don't care if you go through your menu to do Aeolian Edge. Just time it so that it makes a skill chain.
Golden Edge will be fine. I'm just saying, like my weapon skill set is not gonna activate. None of my sets will activate. Everything's gonna be based.
Right,
on
and we're both of us are telling you, don't worry about it. Just Aeolian Edge. Use the menu in Aeolian Edge and skill chain properly.
I will. Nacho, who do you want to start with Aeolian Edge, you or me?
Doesn't matter. I'll just throw in my macro right now. I'll say, because you'll probably, I would think you would have T before me.
So
where are we stopping? I lost you guys.
first.
I was. Well, no, you want me to go first.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's cool.
The fact that this stuff lands on me is just amazing. No, but it gravitated and choked me. Like, what the fuck?
We're doing this on this little elemental, right?
Yes. Someone want to Dialga this just in case it put up a blink.
I'm gonna test my little.
I don't
macro
have
on this right.
I don't have a call out, so just keep an eye on. I'll keep an eye on when I go. Well, I guess I'm going after, so it's not.
Yeah, but I have to go after you too, so it's not a big deal. So let's see if this works. There we go.
Why did I
Sorry.
go over there?
Because, yeah, I am. They're also hitting way too hard.
Yeah, we are. This thing is not gonna last at all.